Farms, All About God. We're in Emma today, working in the mobile home. We're rolling. I got my crew back here behind me. Got the boys helping me sand stuff down. And I gotta show y'all what we got in here. Y'all see I'm not sweating this hard. Let me tell y'all around, let y'all see. Yep, it's real, it's true. We have air conditioning. Got a fancy one too, Wi-Fi. Let's see. Got a remote control. Got it set at 64 degrees. Let me walk you over here and show you the thermostat on the wall. Because y'all know in the other video, I documented how hot it was in here. And that was actually on a cool day. But today, if you can see, it's 73 degrees in here. And it's the middle of the day. Usually by now it's like 93 at least. It got 101 in here one day. So that little air conditioner there is doing its job. I forgot how many BTUs the air conditioner is. I think it might be like 1,300 BTUs. If I'm wrong, I put a little, icon somewhere to let you know how many BTUs it is. I think it costs about $399, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But Megan, she made the decision to go ahead and get this air conditioner. Yeah, let me walk you around and show you our workers. We in here sanding down. Let me wind you out. As you can see, I got my skim coat on all these walls in the kitchen area, getting ready for our cabinets, and all the way through here. All the way through the living room area. Looking forward to having this open concept in here because in our old house, there was a bunch of walls everywhere. And we always wanted to have an open concept. But as you can see, the boys are working on getting some of these defects that I left on the wall when I did my skim coat. They're just working on some of these just lines there. Tim and Titus are working on sanding, and I'm also working on sanding. I had these extra little hand sanders left over. Doing pretty good, Tim. And then we got Noah over here. I hadn't did my skim coat in the hallway yet. And so we got Noah in the hallway. Working on skim coat. Looking good, Noah. Got anything you want to say to the camera?
I do a holiday.
What'd you say?
I do a holiday.
Oh, you're doing the hallway. Yep, your skim coat in the hallway. Good job, buddy. But yeah, they did homeschool, so they got done homeschool. So I said I'm gonna go ahead and let them come in here and work and help me. And Noah actually came in on his own because the other boys were watching cartoons. And Noah came in and said, hey, I want to help you, Dad. And so yeah, we're not breaking in child labor laws. I see you, Noah, you're working hard. Yeah, I love it, I love it. So yeah, they got their schooling in, so that's the main thing. First things first. But yeah, I'm walking. They can see this room here. Like I said, I hadn't did my skim coat on the hallway yet, nor have I done the skim coat in this room yet. I gotta fix some spots because my first day of taping, like I said, I don't think I had that mud thin enough. I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah, you can see it on camera. My tape popped loose in about 2 or 3 spots. Most spots, it was good and smooth, but I had a couple spots where that tape popped loose at. And yeah, so I'm gonna go back over those. I had Megan go get me some more tape. So yeah, we're just working it down. Like I said, we're working our way this way. We gotta do the bathroom. The bathroom was really good as far as, I don't think I have to do any work on the sheetrock. I think we just need to paint in here, paint and prime in the boys' bathroom. And then you see that the homeschool room has different kind of walls. They were remodeling in this mobile home before we bought it. The people that traded it in for a double wide, and they didn't make it through the whole remodel. And so they started putting in this little board at the bottom and putting in new floors. But we're gonna rip all these floors up and have one cohesive flooring through the whole mobile home. It's actually called the Edwards Oak vinyl plank. Vinyl plank flooring that we're gonna use. Let me take you in here. This might be y'all's first time actually getting a look of the house with lights, so y'all can see it a little bit better. It's the laundry room. It was always so dark in here. And so, wash and dry goes there and everything. But these walls are the same. So all we're gonna do is paint and prime these walls. We're not gonna take the stripping off and give ourselves unnecessary work. I can feel heat. I actually feel heat coming through that hole there. Like when I walk by, I can feel the heat from the roof, like coming through. That's something. Like literally, I can feel it. If I stick my hand up under here, I can feel it. Yeah. And then this is our room here. Yeah, so like I said, same thing with paint and everything. But yeah, y'all seen enough. Look, we're gonna get to work. So I'm gonna set y'all up. We're gonna get to work. right, y'all, we're tired. We've been sanding down. Noah been working on mud. We had to sit down, take a break for a minute. Mama Megan said she's on the way. She's pretty close with lunch, and it's around 2 o'clock. She had to make a couple stops. So she's headed here with lunch, some refreshments for us. But boys, did y'all have fun working? And don't rub your eyes, Tyler. I told you that before. Tyler keep on rubbing his eyes. I told him he can't rub his eyes with that sheetrock dust on his hands. But y'all had fun, boys, working with me today?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it hard sanding down that sheetrock stuff?
Yeah.
It was?
Yeah, a little bit. When
Yeah.
you did it a long time, you start to get tired rubbing your arm. Get tired rubbing your arm.
That's right. When y'all get grown, and if this mobile home is still here on this property, y'all will be able to say that y'all sanded these walls down. Y'all be able to tell y'all kids that y'all made these walls and fixed up this mobile home. What y'all think about that? Good.
How we even gonna get the mobile home out of the ground?
We never know, because we plan to build a house in the future, maybe a log cabin, but we also plan to buy more land in the future. And so this mobile home Emma may be the house that stays on this property, because Megan and I, when we first got married, we moved into an old trailer, like 1950, 1960 mobile home in my parents' hometown, Terry. And it was on my granddaddy's land. You know, this is when we first got married, and we remodeled it. We took like $300, I think, and repainted and just, you know, did stuff that, you know, aesthetic type stuff. We painted, put in like peel and stick floors and things like that. Nothing too major. But that mobile home had been there like 3 or 4 generations, and that mobile home is like my granddaddy or my great grandma, I think, put it there. And it had been there for a while, and it's still there to this day. And it's like, if anybody needs a place to stay, anybody in the family can go in and put a little bit of money into it, fix it up, and it'll be good for about 6 months, you know, until it's ready for the next person. But yeah, so this mobile home may be here for 3 or 4 generations, who knows? And you know, Tim, Titus, and Noah and their grandkids may be telling the story about how we established this home here on this homestead and this property. Because like I say, the goal is to have, you know, hundreds of acres in the future. You know, the plan is to buy more land within the next 2 or 3 years, something like that. And yeah, so we're trying to get this property established. We're trying to get the woodlands down the road, that 10 acres established, and then just continue to buy more and more. And you know, yeah, but we're just sitting here waiting on lunch. Megan should be here soon. She may be walking in the door as we're talking, but she should be here soon with lunch, and we'll see what she has for us to eat, and then we'll get back to work. It's a hard day, like I say. Not a hard day, that's not what I meant to say. It's a fun day of just working in Emma, sanding down things. And once we get done sanding, I'll come back in and fill in the little gaps, you know, the little spots that need some touching up, sand it down again, and after that we should be ready for paint. And yeah, so after painting, we'll be scraping off these popcorn ceilings. And at the popcorn ceilings, we'll be ripping up these floors and putting down hardwood floors, vinyl plank hardwood floors. And after that, we'll be on to cabinets, and we'll be close to being done by then. Like I said, it's not a whole lot to do here. You know, we're just, like, it was move-in ready before, but we're just making it home. Ain't that right, Tim? Mm-hmm. That's right, we're establishing home. So we're gonna wait around for Megan to get here, get a little bit of lunch, and then get back started working.
I'm here. I've arrived on the farm. I had lunch with the boys. I made them a little lunch, and Tim decided he wanted to cut some grass, so we're basically just running around picking up sticks, picking up any obstacles, and helping him get the grass cut while he rides around on the riding lawnmower. I still have not even been inside Emma yet, and the boys did some sheetrocking work earlier today. They sanded and did stuff like that, so I'm excited to go inside and see what it looks like. But I want to bring you along, so I'm gonna hold off until I can walk in with you. boys, I think we should walk down to the pond and keep picking up sticks. What do y'all think?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. So let's just see what we can find that'll be in his path. Good job, Noah.
Yes.
All right, we'll keep them in. You see that burn pile up there? We'll just throw them on there. All right? Keep them, and then on the burn pile, we'll throw them on there, okay? All right, y'all see any more sticks in this area?
Not yet.
Come on, let's go. Let's do this. Come on. Pick it up. Good job, Noah. Noah has the most sticks. I was talking about up there, but we can put them here, I guess.
The ones that's right here. And the ones up there with you.
Alrighty.
Past the point of no return, baby, on the summer night. A shot of love and a spark of love to breathe. The stars align and the month times night burn like a dried out leaf. Are we leaving on the next string, baby? I do believe. Come on, let's ride this train. Come on.
Alright, y'all. I'm gonna head inside of Emma now. I can't wait. Can't wait to see. Woo! First of all, I love that I was hit by a shot of cold air when I came in. We did get a little air conditioner for those of you that were worried about Tim working in here in the 90-degree weather. And as you can see, it's only 79 degrees. And it's much cooler over here in this area where they've been working all day. Him and the boys have been sanding. Let me do my line test. And that feels smooth. So he said he had Noah, I think, working on a skim coat. And the rest of the boys were sanding. So this looks really, really good. And of course we will come in when all the drywall is done and paint over it and work on flooring and all those next steps. But they're doing a great job on the drywall so far. And I just turned around here because this kitchen really is a total transformation. And even though we've ripped everything out except for the floor, it's just so clean and bright, and it's just speaking to me about what it can be. And we actually, y'all, update, we decided on an L-shaped kitchen. So I know there was an existing, they call it a peninsula here. And once we ripped it out though, we started to think about the possibilities, because I was just kind of locked into an L shape. We can eat there, we don't have to have a kitchen table and all that. And then Tim started saying, well, wait, hold up. And he said, what if we did an L shape and kept this whole entire space open? And then we could bring in the island. If we wanted to bring in an island, we could. If we wanted to use, you know, we have a stainless steel table that we use for butchering. If we need to bring that in, we could. But it just makes more options available for us as far as this space. So that's what we're thinking about right now. We are basically going with an L-shaped kitchen. So the stove is going to be right here. And we're gonna do a cabinet on this side of the stove. It'll probably go on the other side of that plug right where this ladder is here. And then we have more counter space on the other side of the oven stove. And then the sink, of course, right under the window. More counter space here in this corner. And then it'll go all the way over to here where we'll have the refrigerator. And we're gonna do a pantry alongside the refrigerator. And that'll be it. We're just gonna do actually bottom cabinets from Home Depot, and we're gonna do our own open shelving at the top. So I think it's gonna look great, amazing, and beautiful. Just to have that L shape here, and then go in with whatever we want to do as far as the open shelving on the top, and really just have it be decorative. I'm gonna have more than enough space for the things I need just with these bottom cabinets. Counter space might not have as much as I like, but we can always do an island. And then I think we're gonna squeeze out some additional counter space over here by having another cabinet here on the other side of the stove that's gonna go there. So I'm very excited about what this kitchen will be. We have a few drawings that have been done, and it just looks amazing. It really, really just looks amazing, and I see it already starting to form, and it makes it all worthwhile that we took a leap of faith really and ripped everything out, and now we're just kind of re-envisioning the space. So I'm excited to see it all come together, and I know I know y'all are too. So y'all, I say this all the time, but it really is every little step you can rejoice, every little step you can be excited, and yeah, I'm just enjoying this process, enjoying the journey, and just allowing the Lord to speak to me through the process and speak to me through the journey, and soak in what I can. And it's just, I'm headed outside, but this air conditioner is nice and nice and cool, so I'm stalling a little bit. But yeah, just wanted to bring you, look, I'll head back in my kitchen. See. Bring you some thoughts from Megan's kitchen. No, but I was just thinking about how a lot of times we want, you know, God to intervene on our situation, or like rescue us from a situation to make it easier. And, you know, we're like, please God, do this, please God, do that. But I thought about, like, what if we sought to please God? You know, like, what if that was our heart, that we wanted to do the things that would please God? And so, you know, I'm just praying that this kitchen would be a place of like rest. This kitchen will be a place of bounty. This kitchen will be a place of like overflowing goodness and good things to eat, and just joy and fellowship and love. And that I would do the things in this kitchen that would please God, and not like just please God, like make my kitchen this, make my kitchen that, but like, God, here's my kitchen. I want it to be a place that pleases you. So those are my thoughts about the kitchen. And, you know, I just submit like every piece, every detail to Him. And I just want to be, you know, a part of this process as much as I can, and to just let the Lord minister to me through it, and to be just a beacon of faith and obedience. So that's my goal in my kitchen. So that's my kitchen talk for y'all for today. I'm gonna head out in the heat now. Bye. Grabbed a bottle of water. I'm gonna head down to the pond to check on Tim and see how he's doing. He's still mowing. He's still on that lawnmower like a champ down by the pond. So I'm gonna meet him down there, bring him a little water, make sure he's doing well. See if I can find him up there. I hear the lawnmower, but I don't see him yet. I know we have a tractor, but since we live here now, we like to keep it low in some spots. And so Tim he actually just tested it out one day to see his riding lawnmower and to see, okay, like what can it do? And he was happy with the results. So he's able to just mow the spots that we want to be like a lawn, you know, and really low. And we bush hog the rest, and you know, the animals eat in the pasture. So we haven't figured out. Yeah, but no, we still have grown up grass, as you can see, but that's just our way of knocking it down.
I would change my ways, I know for sure. When all the crows decide to meet, they settle down beneath my feet. I've got it right and I got it wrong, but I learned my lesson hanging on. Come sit here with me by the fire and let it go for a little while. So be here as the night starts falling. Let my fingers walk over your head. We got nothing to be scared of. I'd rather be with you than by myself. Now all is in your hands.
All right, y'all, it's official. I'm getting a 0 turn. For real. It's about that little put lawnmower. That's what we used on our city property. And we had probably about an acre and a half, acre, something like that in the city of property of grass that we had to cut in the city. And that was multiple properties. You know, we had our ministry-based property, then we had our prayer property, and a couple more spots that around our house and things that we cut. But out here, it's rough. I've been on the mower for probably about, 3 or 4 hours. And being on the mower that long kind of changes the way that you walk. You know, just bumping up and down all the way through the property. But it cuts good though. I actually tore something up right at the end, and I got to fix it. But I was right at the end, so that's good enough for this week. For real. I'll get it figured out next week. But we're gonna get ready to end today's video. I'm gonna turn y'all around first and kind of walk y'all around, just show y'all some of the areas that I mowed and just show y'all the beauty of the property. So yeah, I pretty much got everything mowed that I wanted to. I wanted to get up outside of the farm gates up there, but in the ditch, because we had road access on our property, and we have a ditch on the front of it or whatever. But yeah, I got this over here mowed. Got that section over there mowed. I'll walk y'all down around by the pond, show y'all that section, and eventually we're gonna have all this fenced off. Our goal is, just like we had this fenced off over here, is to fence this section off here, going all the way up to the front of the property, and then to also fence off that section, probably about what, a quarter acre or something like that, up on the top of the hill up there. And y'all saw me bush hogging that in one video, telling y'all about the testimony about the dream I had about what I saw, you know, when I first stepped on the property. Y'all can go back and check that video out. But yeah, I got it mowed down here, mowed over there, I'll go up here and look at the pond dam, see how it looks. We actually have some visitors coming tomorrow to fish. Y'all seen a video with a lady named Miss K. Her and her granddaughter coming down. Yeah, I got this section mowed there. Got the pond dam mowed a little bit. Need to do some weed eating, but there's only so much you can do. I don't really have time to weed eat. But yeah, the pond dam is mowed. Like I said, got a bunch of grass that needs to be weed eated around there, but I'll probably get the bush hog and bag up on that one of these days. We'll get the push mower or something like that. Got this little section mowed over there. Over in this section is mowed as well. And I leave some of the stuff, like I say, the bush hog, because I bush hog probably, 2 or 3 times a year. And the grass that I don't get, with the mower, like on this big hill here, that little mower couldn't handle that hill. It'll flip over. But I come back and bush hog that later on, sometime before the summer is over. But yeah, that's what I'm walking y'all up now to give y'all one of the best views on the property. And this is actually the view that I talked about on that one video that I saw when I first stepped on the property. Because when we were getting the property surveyed, when we first bought it, I came on the property through this old barbed wire fence here. And I stood up under this tree here. And I looked out this way. And this is my view that I saw. What's up, Tim?
What's up?
Got the family coming down. But this is the view that I saw when I first saw the property. And it was just confirmation because the Lord actually gave me a dream about bush hogging on a hill by a pond. And we didn't even know the property had a pond, hills. We hadn't even seen it yet. Y'all know that we bought this property by faith. We bought it without seeing it. But yeah, I got it mowed up here pretty good. All the way to the fence line over there. Like I said, I just left this section. I'll bush hog that later because the mower can't really handle that. And yeah, it's looking good, looking good. What y'all think, boys?
Good.
The subscribers say y'all always say good. What you think, Ty?
Good.
What you think, Noah?
Good.
What you think, Mom?
You got those nice lawnmower lines like it's a front lawn.
It is now. we used to always look at these like, farm fields. But it's like now, we're establishing a homestead, a home here. Yeah. And so now, we have little sections that we mow down with a lawnmower. Because we've never mowed this grass with a lawnmower. It's always been bush hogging.
Yeah,
and so
exactly. And I was just saying how when you first mowed it with the lawnmower, you were like, oh yeah. Mm-hmm. So, now it's something that we do on certain spots we want to be like a front lawn, So we're establishing a home here. So Tim has his little areas that he wants to be like that lawnmower grass.
That's right. I told him it's official. I'm getting a 0 turn.
Oh, okay, good.
I told them? Yeah, I told them. Yeah, I hadn't told you yet, but I told them.
He told me as soon as he got off the lawnmower, he was like, okay.
I was walking different. Yeah. But anyway. All right, y'all. I think that's it for today. I'm pretty tired and I'm ready to get some food, some liquids in me. And so we're going to call it for today's video. We'll pick y'all up on the next one as far as working on Emma. And we got a bunch of I'm going to get started tomorrow, sanding a little bit more. And then we'll get another coat on those walls with the skim coat, get everything smooth. And then we'll be ready to paint. But we're going to call it for today's video. It's I.A.G Farms.
It's all about God.
I'm so tired. I almost forgot the name of the YouTube channel. I was going to say, I had to think about it for a second.
It's all about God now.
Let's try that again. All right, y'all. It's going to be it for today. It's I.A.G Farms.
It's all about God.
We'll see y'all on the next one.
Little by little, piece by piece, I take back what's been stolen from me. Little by little, piece by piece, until I'm complete.